So today I'm going to be talking a little bit about one of the topics in my new book. And it talks about the difference between having beliefs and having faith, right? Just to be honest, there was a time in my life when I thought they were one and the same. When I believed in something, that mean I had faith in it, which kind of sort of is, but faith takes it to a whole nother level, right? So when it comes to beliefs, we have these things we kind of live by. These what people call them really is core beliefs. They're things that you believe in. You kind of they allow you to guide your life by, or you make a decision that, okay, I believe in this, so this is what I'm going to guide my life by. This is what I'm going to, depend upon because I've seen it to be true, right? Or the truth that we think it is in the natural sense, in the human experience. But belief can only take us so far, right? So with belief, we tend to cling to something. We cling to this thing with our lives. We believe, okay, this is it. This is all there is, and there is no more. But when it comes to faith, you are going, like I said, to a whole new level. You have to let go. What do I mean by letting go? Well, you got to let go of some of those limiting beliefs that you might have about yourself. You might be, guiding your life by past experiences, your lived experiences, as we like to say. And you allow them to limit where you go in your life, how far you allow yourself to experience success, experience freedom, liberty. Those are some things that you can only find in living a life for Christ. I can tell you that from firsthand experience, okay? So when it comes to faith, you have to let go. You can't cling to your natural human level experiences. You have to tap in to something that's more deeper, something that goes down into who you really are. And who we really are is the spirit beings that God created us to be. Because we were created in his likeness and his image. Look, I ain't come from no monkey. I didn't evolve from an animal, okay? I evolved and I was created from the thoughts of God. He thought of me. He wanted to see himself reproduced in the earth because that's how he creates all of us, right? So he puts inside of us a desire to connect with him. And a lot of times, sometimes we don't do that, or it takes half our lifetime to realize, oh my God, this is what I should have been doing all along. You've called me to a purpose and a plan and a vision for my life, but it took me 50 years to get to it. Anyway, so I'm just saying, belief takes you to it limits you. You are limited to your human experience. It's from what your senses see, what they hear, what they can taste, touch, smell, those things. They're limited by our human experience, our senses. But when you start tapping into, having faith, you're going into knowing who God is and who he created you to be. His word says in Hebrews 11:6 that without faith, you can't please God. So it's not belief that pleases him, it's our faith that pleases him. And that's our faith that we have to tap into to get to know who we were created to be. Because then that is when and how we tap into learning who he is and being more God conscious instead of being self-conscious. And those are just some of the things that I'm going to be talking about in the book. And I'm going to be sharing little bits here and there so that you can get a little taste of what's to come, right? So mindset, faith, knowing the difference between belief and faith, knowing that you have to let go when it comes to faith and not hold on to and cling to those things that may be happening to you in your past lived experiences. That is not where God has called you to be. God has called you to be much, much more than that. All right. So just wanted to share a little bit about some of the things that's going to be coming in the book. I'm going to be sharing more about the title and the things as we progress through the whole progress in the journey that I'm on with this. But I just want to give you a little taste of one of the topics that we'll be talking about. We'll talk about core beliefs. We'll talk about a belief system. I go into talking about a belief system, how from those core beliefs, you then form a system that your whole life is, centered around versus having faith in God and His Word and His promises that He has for us, His plans for us. In Jeremiah 29, it tells us He knows the plans that He has for us. It's a plans to prosper, to give us a hope and a future. So look, if you've had a bad past, baby, He got a whole bunch more for you, for your future and for your present, because it's a gift. That's why they call it a present. Come on. All right, I ain't finna preach. But look, yes, I'm excited to be sharing some of these nuggets and tidbits with you all. Be looking for more information about what's coming forth from my new book project, and I'm looking forward to be sharing with you. Until next time.